This is Immi's gift. Hi kids, bedtime, time for a story. I think this one's pretty long, but we'll see. So get comfortable and let's enjoy the story, okay? I like stories that are set in snow. Cozy inside with the snow and the wind blowing. Oh, it was cold. The icy wind blew and the snow fell and fell. Immi looked around her, but all she could see was a frozen white world. Immi broke a hole through the ice and fished for her supper. Just one more, she thought, in case anyone comes around, which they hardly ever did. But instead of fish at the end of the line, she found a little wooden bird. Sure I got the right page. It was so beautiful. She'd never seen such colors like that before. She tied it to her necklace next to the small white bear. The next day she fished a red flower. Then an orange starfish, a green leaf, a purple feather. And soon her igloo was the brightest thing in the land. Very pretty. It could be seen for miles around, and before long visitors came from far and wide to look and to wonder. They stayed for supper, and they filled those long dark nights with stories of cozy faraway lands. Immi's world seemed a brighter and more colorful place up at the North Pole. Then one day the ice began to melt. It was time for her to leave. But just as Immi was about to go, she stopped and put her hand to her necklace. She took the small bear and gently dropped it into the water. Then she turned and left. Far away, a little boy walks across a beach holding the brightest thing he can find. He tosses it into the waves and wonders, as he always does, where it will go. But this time something catches his eye, shining in the sand. It is a beautiful small white bear. He picks it up and holds it. Then he hangs it around his neck where once he wore a little wooden bird. What a beautiful story that is. And this gift by Karin, Littlewood. Okay, time to go to bed. So get comfy, put the cushions up to here. Close your mouth. Hear nothing but the sound of the wind blowing at the sea. I'll see you in the morning.